Howdy folks, today is Wednesday. It's raining outside, so I'm gonna work on the inside of the house. I said on my blog that was posted for Tuesday that I have some new and exciting news. The three things. We've got a dumpster coming on Friday, and so we have all of this rubble that we have in here. That's gonna all get put out into this dumpster. Let's see if we can. Yeah, and then I think that'll probably take us a day for that rubble, and then we've got all of this from the deck demo. We've got a lot of boards out here that are going to end up in the dumpster, and then there's a bunch of stuff on the side. So that'll take us Friday. Saturday morning, my nephew is coming over, and Linda and he and I are going to move probably about 850 feet of cherry hardwood flooring down into the basement. And what we'll do is we'll go down this set of stairs with that ramp that I had made and that we had used back in early March. So that'll probably, to get this lumber down there that you see there, it'll probably take us maybe an hour and a half. But then the new plan is, I've decided that we're going to take down all of the exterior walls on the house and in the garage. So we're going to go from the subfloor and rebuild up. With what we're doing here with the putting that basement under that living room and the like, it just makes sense, to and we're taking this wall out and pushing that 4 feet into the garage. Our garage floor has a big crack in it, which I could live with, but quite frankly, if they don't have to worry about underpinning some frost wall and the like, it just makes it a lot easier on the, and I'm guessing that was reflected in the price on the concrete. Obviously this fireplace wall is going to get taken out, as we've talked about in the past, because there's just a frost footing under that. So, we've just taken on some more work. I have no idea when it'll all get done. My goal will be to work as fast as we can. But when the concrete guys come to put the addition in over here and over there, and then to have a patio poured down here, Linda and I have decided that if we just take everything down to the subfloor, all throughout the house, take all the walls out, which really only involves that front room and bedroom 2, and along here, which will be on the other side there by the blue, which will be the bathroom and the laundry room. That's really about that, and some garage walls are about the only things that have changed from the original plan. But I think it'll make a lot more sense to have 6-inch studs and the like. We were going to rewire the whole thing and replumb it anyways, so this just seems to make more sense. So that's the big news. We've got a dumpster. We're moving wood down into the basement. The reason we're moving it down is eventually it'll all be open air up here, and I don't want all that wood exposed to the weather elements. And I've got Linda's, the wood for Linda's island out there, as well as some more cherry wood that I'll use when we install the cherry floors, and it'll run as an edging right along there and here, here. So you know, I want to make sure all that wood stays nice and dry. Because of this whole new approach of not having any walls of the original house remaining, one of the things that'll happen is I'm going to have to move my table saw and my planer and my jointer back to the West Bald Eagle Boulevard house until we can get this all under cover. So, boy, I don't know when that's all going to happen, but I guess I'm going to be the thing that slows it up. Like I said on my blog, I got a great call the other day from my friend Pete, who had helped me, you know, get us this far on the stairs. And he says, "Hey, I want to come back and let's see if what we can't get banged out here." So, you know, we've got everything marked as far as cutting this. The only thing that'll remain is we're going to we'll put a stud wall in here along where that block wall is. It'll go all the way back over to there, because obviously we want to insulate and 2x4s will be a good way to do it. And then I want to be able to run electric down through there for lights and on the stairs and the like. So when we get done with that, we'll cut the stair stringers and put our new stairs in. This will be a first for both Pete and I, but this has been on hold just because of the weather being decent, and this is something that's almost a two-man job. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna get working on taking apart my three-legged workbench downstairs that I had stepped on. I found out only after it was tilting that it didn't have the fourth leg. So I'm going to work on that so that when Pete comes, I've got that whole area cleared. I'm going to get ready for when the dumpster comes here so that we can get rid of a bunch of stuff. So I got to sort through some things. So all in all, it'll be a good day. Got a call this morning from Mike Johnson from White Bear Township. My plan's been approved. He has to stop out here about 10 o'clock and look at something. And then I'll surprise him with the fact that we're tearing down more walls and putting in more basements. But that I can't imagine that that'll create a problem, but if it does, we'll just have to deal with it. But none of that comes cheap. I mean, the permit on this is $2,600 just to put an addition, put the addition on. So, but anyways, it'll be worth it. I'm glad to have the building inspector involved in this, because then I know it's done right. So take care, and thank you folks for watching.